Storm Publishing presents Redemption, written by Madalyn Morgan and read by Mira Dovreni. Redemption is dedicated to my late parents, Ina and Jack Smith. I also dedicate Redemption to the estimated 10,000 men and women who worked at Bletchley Park and its associated outstations, intercepting, deciphering, analysing and distributing intelligence received from enemy signals. I also dedicate this book to the wartime factory workers. Many were women who worked in dangerous conditions while bringing up families. November 14th, 1940. Chapter 1. Ina heard the air raid siren start up. Some minutes later she heard the planes. A distant hum at first, growing louder as they drew near. She began to panic. Time was running out. "Ina!" her father called, his words drowned out by the siren's penetrating wail. She glanced up. Thomas Dudley stood in the doorway of the annex where she worked. Behind him, most of Loeth's ARP wardens were evacuating the factory. 2 minutes! She shouted and returned to her work. It was vital that she finished the job before she left. The following morning, her boss was taking it to somewhere called Station X. Ina didn't know where Station X was. The address was classified. "Now!" Thomas Dudley ordered, ushering the factory's owner, Herbert Silcott, and his assistant, Frida Duncan, out of the room. "I'm coming!" Ina held the last of the wires between her thumb and index finger as enemy aircraft thundered overhead. Her pulse quickened, but she remained focused. Gently, slowly, she massaged the fine wires until they were touching. She took several breaths to calm herself, and willing her hands not to tremble, lifted the soldering iron. It was crucial that she fused the wires and pulled them through the hole in the centre of a disc on what was called an X-board. Only then could she put the work in the safe. She took a final calming breath. 1, 2, done! As she slumped back in her chair, exhausted, Ina heard an explosion. It was close. She ducked instinctively and looked up. Asbestos floated down from the prefabricated ceiling panels. She glared at them, daring them to fall. When she was sure the roof wasn't going to collapse on top of her, Ina leant forward, head down and arms outstretched, to shield her work. Fine dust like talcum powder filled the air. Hunched over the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?